Alright guys, so what I'm going to show here today is a little issue with my Akai pad lpd8 with my Serato Scratch Live latest update. My big problem is I'm trying to create cue points and loops, but for some reason it just doesn't want to hold the memory. So I'm guessing the general rule to create like MIDI, to assign MIDI, is to click on you click on setup, and then what you do is you create a new profile, I guess, I'm assuming. So, user one, that's fine, that's what I usually do. I get out of it, and then what I do is I click on the MIDI button, and whenever I hit this button, it says assign to MIDI input, which is actually like, like a hot cue. I hit it, and then when I go to the MIDI pad, I have it set for, pad, and then pad 5. What it does is it lights up green, which is fine. And then I'll do the next one, and then go to pad 6, and then go to the next one, and then do pad 7, and so forth with the other side. Now, when it comes time to creating the, I guess like the loops, I'll do like a quarter note, and then I'll have it set for CC, which would be pad 1. And then half note would be second pad, and so forth. When I click on show panel MIDI, I click left. I'll have the pad set for the left side, and then the right side set for pad 4. But I'm usually within the pad option, because that's where I do all the loops and stuff like that. Now for the scroll, I hit the scroll button, and then this button will be the scroll, and what happens is it works fine. That's all peachy. That's good. Now the real problem comes along when I click out of the MIDI box, and then I click on setup, and then it'll say current preset user 1 unsaved. I hit save. Common sense. I hit save. Then I get out of setup. Then I'll play my song. Right? Sounds good. Test it out. Alright, it does it well. Does what it's supposed to do. Now when I hit pad 6, it creates like another cue point. I don't know why it creates another cue point, because that's pretty much, I assigned it to hit for that cue point. Like if I already had a second cue point, maybe it would have activated or something, but it creates a new one. I didn't want to create a new one. So now, as far as when I hit the CC button, that'll be my effects. See what happens? It's scrolling my playlist up and down. It's not even triggering the half notes, quarter notes. It's not doing any of that. But if I hit the second note that I created originally, it'll do it. It's just weird. And then if I go back to it again, it's like in retarded mode. It doesn't know what to do. It goes back into trying to scroll. I hit the pad button, it'll work when I go back into the pad mode, which is this mode, the top mode. But it'll actually, the one that I created originally, it'll keep playing. So I'm not too sure what's going on, but what I did do was I actually deleted the MIDI folder that was told to be done, under users, and then under music, and then rename it to like old MIDI, and then restart Serato, start the cue up, put in the cue points, and then they said to close Serato without saving the cue points, and then reopened it. It worked fine. It looked like it was doing what it was supposed to do. But then like 20 seconds later into it, it just started getting confused again. So it's like, I don't know if it's something within the Akai pad or something within Serato with the programming. I really highly doubt it's something within the programming of Serato. I think it might be something within the unit. Maybe I might have gotten a messed up unit or something, but I don't know. I don't know if other DJs seen this problem. I spoke to another person, I think online, who has the same exact one, almost kind of like the same exact specs, but they're not suffering that problem. So I don't know. This is a brand new MacBook Pro, i7, 4 gigs of RAM. It's a 2.8 gigahertz. You know, it's a pretty good. It's a good laptop. You know, it's worry free. But as far as this is definitely giving me the worries. I wouldn't even dare to take this to a club right now. But that's about it. So if the guys at Serato can help me out, that'd be most gracious. Thanks.